we're all ladies of a certain age. When did you start noticing creaking bones and aching limbs like Sporty Spice?
Well, I don't really get that. I've not got creaking bones and I'm sort of still really fit.
Yeah.
But I think it's my brain that goes more than anything. I actually put the washing up liquid in the fridge the other day. That is really bad, isn't it? And you know when you go into a room and you think, what did I come in here for?
Yeah.
You do though,
I say that to my kids all the time. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I stand in front of my own children, looking at them like this, and they go, "Mum, I'm not going to tell you my name."
Yeah. By the time I get to the top of the stairs, I've forgotten what I've come up for. And I have to run back down and try and, this is my logic, go back to the spot where you had the thought and maybe it'll come back to you. And I'm sort of standing there waiting and Amy's going, what are you doing? I'm waiting for it to come back to me.
Yes.
What?
I'm being vague.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm vague.
Yeah. My problem now is crossing the road. You know when it's a busy traffic and... lots of traffic. I used to dart in and out and I was like a whip it across that road. Now I walk like half a mile to get to a crossing just to make sure I can cross the road safely.
You're much slower than the Green Man.
And it does take like about 20 minutes to get out of bed and resume normal shape. You stagger to the stairs or something, think, oh, let's have a cup of coffee. And you have to straighten up over the next 20 minutes, and then you're all right. Oh. You're not looking at me as though it doesn't happen.
Do you mean?
I think the thing that kicks in is the amount of maintenance that I have to do, because, you know, I'm 52 and the 40s were just amazing and I was like, bring on the 50s. But now there's such a huge amount of maintenance to be able to get up without creaking stuff. So, you know, have to do Pilates, have to do work, have to think about everything I'm eating. I've got quite drunk with only half a glass of rosé. Sorry.
Yeah, the hangovers get longer.
It's because I haven't eaten yet, but, you know, that now has made me a bit drunk, so I'm going to pass on.
That's great. There's a whole bottle down here if you'd like me to open it up. This is what people at home think we do all the time anyway after the show, and you'd be right. What I've found is, obviously, since having the hysterectomy last year, so it's been about 6 months now, I have definitely started to notice creaking a little bit more. Yeah. Skin starting to not be quite so bouncy, you know.
Do you ever do that thing with your skin where you're lying back in the bed and you pull up the skin on your boob and you leave it there and then you just count 1, 2... I'm up to about 8 now before it's back to where it should be. It's awful.
Or you press your thumb in on your swollen ankle at the end of the night. And you watch how long it takes for it to resume as well. All of these things happen, but I don't think you need to be frightened of them. I mean, it just happens as your body is.
It's not really happened to my body, but it happens to my mind more than anything else, and I can't be bothered anymore. That's the most important thing. So, like, I can't be bothered to straighten my hair anymore, and I just don't want to. And I think
that's good.
the time that you waste doing that, you know, I just can't be bothered
I feel
anymore.
like my maintenance is like painting the Sydney Harbour Bridge. By the time I've got to one end, I've got to start all over again, right from the, you know, with the roots and the moisturising.
That's why they've invented retirement, so you can spend 24 hours a day just making sure you look normal.
I don't ever want to retire. I don't ever want to retire. Do you?
That keeps you young.
No, I don't want